So, a creature for my amusement. Prepare for battle.
Alright guys, how's it going? So this is an update on my arcade stick. If you've seen my previous video, I bought this box of Mr. Stella Boxhead Darren. So I have mounted the joystick and the buttons in. So what I had originally planned was to use this with the ColecoVision. And then I changed my mind and decided I wanted to use it with the Amiga. But I have since changed my mind again and went back to my original idea of using it with the ColecoVision. Basically because the ColecoVision controllers are really uncomfortable to use. 5 minutes, 10 minutes and you've proper hand cramps. So yeah, I've went back to the original idea. So it's about 99% finished. All I have to do really is put some sort of stain or something on the wood. Basically, if I use it like this with the bare wood, it's going to get dark patches in it where the grease from your hands gets worn into the wood. So I'm thinking maybe linseed oil or a varnish. I haven't decided yet. So I will put something over it just to sort of protect the wood and seal it. So I went with my original idea, as I said, and I've put a pass-through on this. So this is a DB9 connector on the side of it. It's not pretty inside this thing. If you can see from this bit of footage that I took earlier, I wired from the cable to the joysticks and the button, or joystick and the buttons, and then wired to the DB9 pass through. So it's not pretty inside. Obviously I have insulated all those wires. It's not pretty in there, but it's functional, it works. So yeah, so the reason why I put the pass through on is the way it sits now with nothing plugged in. I can use this with multiple systems. I can use it with the Amiga for single button games. I can use it with the Spectrum. I can use it with the Commodore 64, the Atari ST, the Atari, and I can still use it with the ColecoVision for single button games, even without anything plugged in. But the problem with the ColecoVision and why I need a pass through is if I plug this in here, excuse the camera angle here, need two hands. So I've plugged the ColecoVision controller in there. If I turn on my TV, so when you first turn the ColecoVision on, for the majority of the games you get this screen where you have to select your skill level and the number of players. So to start the game you need to press one of the keys on this keypad. Pressing just the buttons or joystick doesn't work, so if you don't have a proper ColecoVision controller you can't start the game. Now some games will allow you to use the player 2 keypad to select and start the game. You know, if you have like a standard joystick plugged in, but not all games allow you to do that. Some you have to use player 1 keypad. So that's why I put this pass through in. So basically I can now press number 1 and the game is ready to start. So this game is Cosmic Avenger, and it's a 2-button game. So you have your normal fire and you have bombs as well. So with this setup, I can actually still use the Player One ColecoVision pad while it's attached, you know, to the arcade stick. So yeah, it's turned out exactly how I wanted it. It was a bit fiddly wiring it up, but I figured it out eventually, and I'm really happy with it. So there you go. I just need to put some sort of finish on this just to stop the dirt and grime getting worn into it. I'll say one thing. This box is made of oak, and I had to put a hole through it. You can see how thick that wood is. Put the hole through there was a complete bitch. I drilled, you know, 2 holes with a drill, and then I used a chisel to make it into a square basically, so that the connector could fit through. And it was an absolute bitch. It took me ages because this oak is really hard. So that's it really. Not much else to show you here. It's just a bit of an update. So that's it. Functionally finished. I just have to stain it, make it look a bit nicer and protect the wood. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.